Hi, I'm Lisa McLeod, Ontario's Minister of Heritage, Sport, Tourism and Culture Industries. And I'm delighted to welcome everyone to the second performance in the Korean-Canadian Symphony Orchestra 2020-21 season. I'm really excited that you decided to retool and offer this opportunity to your viewers. Performance arts in the COVID-19 environment has been very difficult to continue. We have been able to see and hear incredible performances from across this great province. And we are the world in one province, and that's why I'm so delighted to see the Korean-Canadian Symphony Orchestra continue to proceed this way. And I want to congratulate you for retooling so that viewers and concert goers alike, albeit digitally, will be able to hear the music and the sound of music and the beauty of music. Good luck.
안녕하세요. 캐나다한인교향악단 온라인 시즌에 오신 거를 환영합니다. Hi, and welcome to the Korean-Canadian Symphony Orchestra's virtual online season. This is our second concert of the 2020-2021 season. Our season this year is called the Beethoven Filter, and it is based around Beethoven's epic string quartet opus number 132, and this is performed for us by the Selah Quartet, who are artists in residence this season. Tonight's program is called Movement and Drama, and with this we're bringing you everything that means to be human. And we have, for the first time in this series, we have a wind instrument, which we're really excited about, and we have a little glimpse of what a full orchestra would have looked like this year. The first piece on our program is J.C. Bach's Flute Quartet in C major. This is the first offering that we are doing in this concert series of a full, complete work, so we're really happy about that. J.C. Bach was considered to be the English Bach or the London Bach. He was J.S. Bach's youngest son, and he had his nickname because that's where he was based. COVID has changed so many things, including how we are making music together. As you'll see in the performance, just up ahead, our flautist is completely barricaded in with plexiglass, and all of our musicians are 6 feet apart. For chamber music, it is very difficult to play together when you're so far apart. So huge round of applause to our musicians. And our musicians for this concert, or for this performance, are Jiseon Lee on flute, Cecilia Chang on violin, Veronica Lee on viola, and Kim on cello. Thank you so much to our KCSO musicians for that lovely performance. This next piece is the second movement of Beethoven's Opus 132. And this movement is technically written as a dance. Could you dance to it? I'm sure you could if you tried. But it's part beauty, it's part frustration, it's part rehashing moments of life. There are parts where there are voices that just build on top of each other and on top of each other. And because this is late Beethoven, my personal take on this is that this is Beethoven thinking about an event that happened and thinking about one scenario and then immediately going over and overlapping that with, oh but what if, oh but what if, oh but what if. And I think there isn't a person who doesn't identify with that. So that is why I programmed this movement in, even though it's not the most easiest Beethoven to listen to. But I believe that this is something that our listeners will identify with, particularly this year. So here I have the Selah Quartet. They are ensemble in residence at the KCSO this season. You can read more about them on our website. Thank you, Selah Quartet, for that powerful performance. This next piece is, this is where Kreutzer Sonata should have been, and this was going to be the lashing out drama. And instead, we've replaced it with a regal drama. This is the first sonata that Beethoven wrote well, no, that's a lie. It's the third sonata that Beethoven wrote, but this is the first sonata that Beethoven wrote that really treats the cello and the piano as equals. And you'll see this by the opening. The opening is just cello by itself, and the cello has his say. The piano comes in, accompanies the cello, and then the piano in turn performs the same thing that the cello had just performed, and therefore cementing them as equals. Interestingly enough, that's the same way the Kreutzer Sonata opens. It opens with a violin soliloquy, and the piano answers with something very similar. Thank you so much to Junkyu and to Younggun for coming in on 2 days notice to perform this, to put this together, and present this for you, our audience. So here is Junkyu Park on cello. Yes, he is the cellist of Selah Quartet as well, and Younggun Kim on piano. Thank you, Younggun and Junkyu. That was beautiful. Our good night song for tonight is a little orchestral offering. This is the Minuet and Trio movement of Mozart's Eine, Kleine, performed by the KCSO strings. This was never intended to be part of another concert, but as this concert is called Movement and Drama, I thought this was a beautiful way to close the night and say goodnight. Thank you to the KCSO for that beautiful performance. I am so excited to work with you again soon. And that's it for our evening. That brings us to the end of our concert. A huge thank you to our sponsors. Without you, this program, this series would not be possible. And in particular to TD Canada Trust for being our season sponsor. Thank you so much. If you like what you heard and you want to get involved with us in some way, please reach out. Our website is kcso.ca, and we are always accepting more audition applications, and we are always grateful for donations. So we are a registered charity, and our mandate includes providing a platform for Korean Canadian musicians, but as well, we create bridges between newly arrived Korean musicians from anywhere, really, from Korea. We have musicians who have studied in Europe and just arrived here. And we create an environment where our newly arrived musicians can interact and perform with our established Canadian musicians. Sometimes they are Korean Canadian musicians, and sometimes they are non-Korean Canadian musicians. And we always aim to create a positive environment for everyone to express themselves and learn from each other and grow. So if that sounds appealing to you, please get in touch. Our next concert is on February 5th, and that one is called Restoration and Recharge. It's based around the slow movement of Beethoven's 132, which is, it's one of the most beautiful things ever written. It's like a almost chant-like chorale, and then it explodes into these celestial, magical moments, and I can't wait for you to hear that. And everything that's programmed is also programmed with the idea of music being something that we can really recharge our tired souls with. I mean, February is tricky any year, but this year in particular, I think it's so important that we have music that really feeds the soul. So I can't wait to see all of you back on February 5th. And I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Sharon Lee. I am the music director of the Korean Canadian Symphony Orchestra, and I have been your host this evening. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again next time. 감사합니다.